Hey everyone, hope you're all doing well. I wasn't expecting I'll be recording and uploading a video of this nature straight after the America vlog. So before I get into things today, I just wanted to say a massive thank you to everyone who showed their support for this. As I'm primarily a gaming channel, I honestly wasn't expecting to receive as much interest as it did, so thank you everybody so much for that. I really appreciate it. That being said, for those who are around or involved in the Twitch scene, you may already know that on the 19th of April 2025, Twitch will be implementing a 100-hour storage limit for highlights and uploads. Now, their reasoning for this is stated here, but I would actually say that the primary reason is with regards to cost, and I just simply think it is costing them way too much for the server storage that they are currently paying for, and because highlights don't gather as much interest or engagement as something like clips and the discovery feed does, and that only 0.05% of active channels ever actually exceed 100 hours, it just makes sense that they've seen this as the easiest way of cutting costs. Now, this news came to me pretty abruptly, and it's safe to say that I am not very happy about it for some very obvious reasons. For those who don't know, I've basically been streaming on Twitch for the past 12 years, as hinted at the first highlight saved here, and I have effectively highlighted nearly every stream that I have done all the way up until the present day. Now, in doing that, I have admittedly kind of dug myself in a little bit of a hole because not everything needed to be highlighted per se. But I do feel like as the creator or streamer that is dedicating that amount of time to producing this content on the platform, it is within my right to preserve and archive that if I so wish. And so it should also be no surprise that I have exceeded this 100-hour limit by quite a substantial margin. However, my major concern doesn't necessarily lie in how much I'm exceeding this at the moment, or rather what this 100-hour limit now implies for the future of my channel, or for anyone's channels on the platform, that is. And that's simply due to the fact that even if I do manage to get this comfortably down to 100 hours, I will then have to take into consideration this entire storage limit for whenever I next want to create a highlight or upload on Twitch. And that alone feels incredibly unfair and almost restricting or confining on what I am now able to bring and deliver to the platform as a whole. Say, for example, if I wanted to do another 10+ hour celebration stream for something, be that a special event or maybe some form of speedrun or time trial session, then I'm going to have to take into consideration how much that is going to add onto the existing amount of storage that I either have free or that I don't. And that would probably mean if I wanted to highlight something from that stream, I would then have to clear out what is within this 100 hours that I already have on the platform in order to save something new. And I don't feel like that is a way that I can personally approach creating on this platform anymore. Now, it isn't just me that is very unhappy with this. Fellow streamer Josh has also been tweeting about recent displeasure with this limit. After his 6.5 years of streaming, he has very blatantly exceeded the 100-hour limit as well. And this has got a considerable amount of backlash in the speedrunning community just in general, as this limitation will also have to be taken into consideration with regards to saving world record runs or PBs or just proof of being able to achieve a run. Although it does make sense on Twitch's behalf, this isn't going to affect a vast majority of people. This is still going to affect enough people to create a noticeable backlash, potentially even cause people to stop streaming on the platform altogether. Be that as it may, what do I personally think is going to happen with regards to all of this and any potential backlash? Most likely nothing. I think from what has been stated here, it sounds like their decision is pretty final. I don't think this is going to be undone anytime soon. With that taken into consideration, I personally have made the very difficult decision, although a surprisingly very quick decision based on how long I have been streaming on the platform for. But I've decided that for as long as this limit is in place, then I am no longer going to be streaming on Twitch. And it does bring a very abrupt and unfortunate end to what has essentially been 12 years of streaming on the platform and building my own community here and meeting a lot of who I consider to be my closest friends and VIPs and supporters to this day. But once again, I just don't see myself being able to comfortably work with this 100-hour limit without it causing stress or concern for my content that I actually want to save. Obviously, if they were to revert this change in the future, then I will be more than happy to come back to Twitch, as it is somewhere that has meant quite a lot to me. And obviously, I won't be stepping away from the platform entirely, as a lot of my friends and streamers that I like to watch and support are still streaming to the platform, so I'm obviously still going to be hanging out there and supporting and moderating where and when I can. But just for me personally, I can't be dealing with this alongside of trying to comfortably stream and relax and just do what I want to personally do. Once again, I don't personally think Twitch is going to be undoing this anytime soon, and so that is how things are going to be. All of this stuff, I'm going to try my best to either download it or create a new VODs channel where I will be archiving this, because I certainly don't want it to be lost to this new change that Twitch are implementing. And I will also give it my best shot at trying to clean through all of this content and just saving the most beneficial to keep it around on Twitch. Things like Mario Kart PBs in specific sessions or celebration streams. Things like that I will try and keep as much of that as possible on the platform so that there is still some form of archive to watch, but I will no longer be adding to that. So as expected, if anyone does want to continue hanging out with me and supporting me while I am live, the only other place that will be taking place is on my YouTube channel now. I initially stopped streaming on YouTube in the first place because I got Twitch affiliate, and back when I got that, it was part of the affiliate contract to stream only exclusively to Twitch, and you couldn't multi-stream to any other platform. That was primarily the only reason as to why I had to stop streaming on YouTube, but otherwise, since they kind of reverted on that change, actually doing multi-streams on both Twitch and YouTube simultaneously have been some of the more enjoyable streams that I've ever had, because it's such a mixture of people, and it gives more people that opportunity to kind of watch on whichever platform they want out of the two. And so I don't think it's going to be such a significant disaster to move over here. Of course, it's the only difference is that you won't have that same format in community with regards to VIPs and channel points and badges and things like that. We're now going to have to try and come up with something a little different on YouTube. I'm pretty sure you can add your own emotes and things somewhere here. If not, then I will try and bring them to stream in some way, shape or form, because I definitely don't want to miss out on that. But otherwise, once again, it is very unfortunate that this change has come to be on Twitch, but it is what it is. And I just wanted to make this video just to kind of briefly summarize my thoughts and just to try and give an update as to what is now going to be happening with regards to the future here. Anyways, I apologize, I rambled quite a little bit here. Hopefully I can edit this video in a reasonably watchable way, because I had actually tried to record it a couple of times before this take. But thank you everybody for watching. I hope this was informative enough. And do let me know what you think in the comments with regards to this new change that Twitch are implementing. And yeah, take care, and I shall see you again whenever I next do so.